I'm here with Bill Smienk, someone who's been an active member of our church family for many years. And I'm excited to be talking to Bill because he, along with several others in our church, volunteer with a Christian ministry called Share Word Global, a ministry that many of you might know by its former name, Gideon's. Each year, our church chooses a project to support during the Advent season. And this year, we're focusing on sharing the gospel in word and deed in Latin America. And 50% of what we donate is going towards Share Word Global's Two Nations, One Purpose campaign. Now, Bill, some people are familiar with Gideon's, but they may not know this word Share Word Global and this title. So tell us a little bit about that name change.
Sure, Myron. Gideon started as an evangelistic group over 100 years ago by two traveling salesmen that had a real passion for sharing their faith and the gospel with other people. And so evangelism has always been a core part of our goal and our purpose. And the three pillars of Share Word Global are evangelism, partnership with churches, and Bible distribution. And we became an independent part of the Gideon's International, and so the Canadian arm then became known as Share Word Global. And that was launched in about 2015. And since then, we've done some really creative and innovative work around our 100th anniversary. And we ended up with some scriptural resources that we created, digital app, and some scripture magazines. And this led to many new international opportunities for our organization as well. We've been using both of those names since then, and it was really, it became a little bit confusing to people to have the two names, and it was not quite as efficient as we would like it to be, so we transitioned to the single name here recently, and this year it became official that we're now Share Word Global.
Wow. And so Share Word Global, used to be Gideon's, has been a partner with our church for many years. And like Share Word Global and ourselves, we believe that Scripture transforms people's lives. Just tell us a little bit about the work of Share Word Global and how you make Scriptures as accessible as possible to people.
Sure. Well, I'll just give you a couple of examples. And one of those examples is in our local chapter here in 2020, we gave away over 5,000 Bibles and scripture, and we also gave away, and that would include Bibles and New Testaments. We also gave away over 500 scripture magazines. And so we do that distribution through hotels, schools, seniors lodges, and most of the people would probably be familiar with seeing a Gideon's Bible in a hotel room or something to that extent. But there's also a number of other places that we've branched out into as well. So you might see them at different retail establishments. You might see what's called the Take One boxes that we would have at some of these places, the Correctional Center, Addictions Treatment Center, and a number of other places in the city as well. We also partnered with our intercultural group over this past year.
Here at the church here.
At the church here, yes. And so we had a great opportunity where we got together and were able to, the intercultural group provided some gift bags for people, connections that we had through intercultural, and those were delivered by our intercultural volunteers. And so as a part of that, our Share Word Global, what we did is we provided a Hope magazine at Christmas, and then at Easter, we also provided a little New Testament as well. And some of you may have seen some of those little New Testaments that we have available in the church lobby. So that's what we included in the package, and those are really well received. Share Word Global is also actively working in a number of other countries throughout the world. We offer Bibles in many different languages, free Bibles for people in many different languages. In addition to that, we have what's called the Hope magazine, which includes the Gospel of John, a number of Psalms, and it's an amazing scripture magazine resource that provides people with an introduction, a really good introduction. It includes the Gospel of John, and that's a great way to start. And so when we have that, not only includes some great photos, like this Hope magazine. This particular one is a Canadian version, so it has a lot of pictures of Canada in it and so on. But we have an equivalent in Spanish, which is called Esperanza. And in addition to that, we also have what's called the Spark magazine for younger people. And this is a great magazine as well, along the similar theme, introducing young people to the scriptures. And so this is a nice resource to be able to give out. We have an equivalent of that in Spanish as well.
Wow.
So those are those are great resources, and they've been well received.
I love those magazines, and I know people have loved them that I've seen that have received them because they love the pictures and how it speaks to people. And so they're really effective resource. And my understanding is the Spanish version of those magazines is kind of going to be the heart or the focus of the Two Nations, One Purpose campaign. Can you just tell us a bit more or why you're excited about the Two Nations, One Purpose campaign?
Yeah, this is an amazing opportunity for us. We're really excited about it. Shareware Global plans to deliver 2.5 million scriptures to Cuba and Nicaragua over the next 5 years. And that's going to be at a cost of roughly $4 million. So it's the largest project that we've ever taken on. We're very excited about it and see this as a window of opportunity that we really want to move forward with.
Well, that's amazing, and we're excited about it too, and being able to partner with this. And my understanding is that an anonymous donor has stepped up, then they're going to match every dollar that we donate towards this campaign. And so this is a really exciting opportunity for us. So thank you, Bill, for sharing your heart and for informing us about this campaign. And church, I just want to invite you to get involved with this opportunity to bring the good news of the gospel to Latin America. Please go to our church website to learn more about this year's Advent Conspiracy Project and how you can donate. May God bless you as you spend less, give more, love all, and worship fully this Christmas season.